Hi there, welcome back, beautiful beings. How are you today? So I got a little bit sidetracked in the previous one. I was going to talk about spiritual healers and earning money for your beautiful services. We're going to call them services from now on, not gifts. Because gifts makes people feel, I think, when I stop to think about it, when I think, oh, that person has these gifts and that person has those gifts, it feels like it's just for them, It's not, all of us have that in us. So as spiritual healers, and spiritual healers I call, beings that are there to serve us on our own healing journey, because only we have the ability to heal ourselves. Yeah, only we have the information for our path. So really, okay, so what's been coming up? Up until a few months ago, I realized that as I'm watching the videos and I'm listening to my videos, because I have to edit them, as I send them out, that there was still this energy of the get, that I need to sell this course and I need to sell this and that and the other. So when you're looking at money and sales from those eyes, of course it's icky and it feels yucky, right? Because you're looking at it as, I need to get something from you, right? I'm trying to sell you this course here. I need you to buy it, right? I need you. And so there's this energy of need, firstly, the neediness, but there's also this energy of this person wanting to get something from you, to get. Now, if we're looking at spiritual healers and selling services, right? The sales part, the money side of things. But you're seeing yourself now as, well, I'm here to serve you. And now you're looking at all the things of, I know that I can serve you with my beautiful services. And I know that I'm blessing your life with these beautiful services that I have to offer you. In my case, I've spent, over 10 years perfecting this beautiful forgiveness course, because when I look at it, that's what it feels like. It was just perfecting, falling in love with it so deeply, that what are the most important parts of this process that a person needs to go through, So it's about knowing that we are here to help. We are here to assist you on your journey. It's about knowing that we are the same. Once I stepped into that, everything feels different. That we are the same. We each have the same abilities or capability of, doing all of this, of being a spiritual healer or being a psychic or being talking to our spirit guides, whatever it is that you desire in your heart, healing. If you want to become a healer, like I said, you can call yourself a healer, and what makes it so is that another person has the belief in you. And that belief starts with you, that you believe so strongly within yourself that, yes, I can heal you. It starts in you always. If you have that faith that with Spirit's running through me, Spirit is present, I can heal you. If you have that belief, that faith so strongly that another being comes in and says, oh, you're this healer and I've heard about you and you do incredible healing and, I want to pay you to heal me. Then, yes, you are a healer because that person believes that you can heal them. They've given you that power. All the while, they are the ones because they believe in you. They believe that you can do this for them. And that's how it works. They can see it. So you're holding that space for them. This is how it works. Now, for me this year, a lot has shifted around money and around sales, selling things. If I need to sell things, or need, there's that word need again, but when we're selling things, when you're looking at it as, oh, the value of it, Is it adding value to another human being? Absolutely. I have no doubt, because of how much it's changed my life and the lives that I have witnessed going through the courses, reading the books, even just reading the books. I've noticed huge shifts in some people, in some of the students, whatever it is you want to call them. So this video is more for the, again, the empaths, the spiritual healers, the mediums, all of these beautiful beings that seem to get caught up in, I can't charge for my gifts. Well, let's start there. Let's not call them gifts. Let's call them services. And you've been focusing on these gifts while others have been, focusing on other things. But these gifts, these psychic abilities, whatever it is, this spiritual healing, whatever it is that's in you, is in everyone. Everyone has the capacity to do what we all do. It's not exclusive to one, because we're all made of the same. When you remember that it's all spirit and we're all made of the same. It's very important. That takes a lot of weight off your shoulders, actually. And it helps you to see every other being as empowered. Once you start looking at it that way, you can never see another being as broken or not whole, not complete. Every being on this planet is a powerful creator. And what they are bringing into their reality is what they are creating, whether they like it or not, whether they're aware of it or not. They are seeing it here first, and it is appearing in their beautiful reality. You want to change what's appearing in your reality? Change what's up here. Because the outside world is just mirroring back to you what's going on in here. So, my beautiful spiritual healers, stop looking at yourselves as, oh, I've got these gifts and I've got this responsibility. No, everyone has these gifts, these abilities within them. They're just not developed because their energy is focusing on other things. It's like when we're looking at, different lives. The homeless person is no better than the person that lives in the mansion, that sort of thing. It's the same thing. We don't know what that soul came here to experience. So how can we judge that the homeless person is bad and the person in the mansion is good? The person in the mansion might be more miserable than the homeless person on the side of the street. They may be more lonely. Who knows what they're going through? Just because they're in a mansion and they have buckets of money, it doesn't mean they're happy or they're at peace. It doesn't mean anything. That's just what that soul came to experience. And this is the same. We put all this pressure on ourselves, that we're healers, that we're here to heal. But everyone has the ability to heal. And we have all these psychic abilities. Everyone has that. If they focused on developing that, they could do that too. But we don't. And for many of us, so many of us, it's because we believe that we can't. We can't do that. That's the first belief that stops us from doing all these magical things, that we don't have that gift, that somehow it eluded us and went to, special beings on this planet. Chosen ones, maybe. I don't know. I love that word, chosen ones, that I've seen sometimes. You chose to come here. You are the chosen one. Your soul chose to be here at this time. This is your life. It was all chosen. Each and every one of us have chosen to be here. So stop looking at it like that, like I have these gifts and it's my responsibility. No, it's not. Do it because you love doing it, because it serves another, because it assists another on their journey. That's all we're doing. We're assisting because we do not know that person's path. We do not know what that soul came here to experience. All we can do is offer our services, our guidance, our whatever it is that we've been given to share, whatever it is that Spirit is working through you to bring to this world. It's all Spirit, all of it. And some of us bring all of this through to make things easier, to clear the path. So much of my work, what I do, my play, whatever you want to call it, so much of what I do is about clearing the path, clearing it. Because we spend our whole childhood cluttering the path, covering it with guilt and shame and remorse and regret, pain and suffering and fear, jealousy, unforgiveness. All of that is cluttered our path and we can't see the path. We just can't see. I was like that for a really long time, for over 20 years. I'm trying to think if it wasn't closer to 30 years. There was no path. I didn't even know I had a path for me. I didn't even know the path existed. I just thought this was my lot in life, to be this human that's, I'm going to get angry every so often. That's what I thought life was. So I almost tried to check out twice because what was the point? What's the point? What am I even doing here? It just didn't make any sense to me. If I'm here to suffer more than to be happy, what is the point? Why am I here? And if nothing changes, if every year feels the same, why am I on this merry-go-round? How did I get on this ride? That's what I wanted to know most of my life. How did I get on this ride that just goes round and round and round? And I never get off. I can't get off. I can't change anything. No matter what I do, it's always the same. And I was so tired of being angry. I was so tired of being resentful. I was so tired of being afraid of my mum. I was terrified. And I was just done with all of that. I didn't want to feel that way anymore. I was done. So, my beautiful beings, for those of you who have a clear path, who know that you can add value to others, because that's what this is all about, adding value. Our time is the most valuable thing. And every time I am here, I am adding value. I'm spending time with you. I'm giving you my time. Every time I'm here, I'm giving you me, a part of me. Or mostly me, because I don't really hold anything back. What I'm feeling or what I'm thinking is usually what comes out at the time. But what I've learned is that when I look at it from the point of view of how can I add value to this person? How can I give to this person instead of get? How can I give? What can I give that will add value, that will make their lives just that little bit better? Bring a little bit more joy, bring a little bit more peace. Let them know that they're going to be okay, that you can get off that ride. There is a way off. You don't have to stay on that merry-go-round forever. You can get off. It is a choice that you make. When you know that what you're offering is going to make someone's life better, it's going to assist someone on their journey, it's going to add value. When you come from that space that you are serving, you are giving, rather than you are taking. And then as we are giving, as we are serving, there is an exchange for our time. And that exchange looks like sales, looks like money. But that beautiful exchange allows us to continue doing this work. It allows us to continue serving you. I will keep sharing everything that keeps coming up with money and keeps coming up with sales and keeps coming up with all of these, because so many of us have so many beliefs, so many beliefs around money, around making money for our spiritual gifts, that it's wrong, that we should be doing it for free. Meanwhile, working 2 to 3 to 4 part-time jobs or a 9 to 5 job and doing this on the side and being exhausted all the time. It doesn't make any sense. You're adding value to someone's life. You're assisting someone on their journey. These beliefs around money, the same as the beliefs we have with our spirit guides. For so long I didn't feel worthy of being in the same space as them. It's about really looking at the beliefs. And I know for me, for such a long time, that money has been a limiting factor in my life. It's a limitation. I'm limited. I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do the other because I don't have the money for it. And yet, when something has been important to me, I have found the money for it. I loved what Victor was putting together in one of the videos. These beautiful guys that do the full-time purpose. Full-time. I think that's what it's called. Full-time purpose. Full-time. I can't remember it now. Anyway, he was saying that when he's wanted to do courses, it didn't matter how in debt he was. When he needed something, he found the money for it. He would find the money. And I know I've been the same. I spent 2 years doing a course that cost me $16,000. And I know some of you are going to fall off your chair hearing that. But I needed that for my journey. I needed that. And it wasn't that I was wealthy. Every month I was putting aside my whole wage just to pay for that course until it was paid. Because I paid it in installments. So I was paying like $1,000 a month. So that was all coming out of my wage. And we were making do with my husband's wage for everything else. But at the time I felt that that was part of my path and I needed that. So I know firsthand when something is important to you, there's 2 things. 1, you will find the time. My mum always said, if it's important to you, you will make the time. I always remember that from Mum. And it's true. If it matters to you, you make the time. You find the time. I always do. And 2, you'll find the money. If it's important to you, if it matters to you, if it's for your path and it's something that you need to do, you will find the money, because I have done that many, many times over the years. And that course to me for many years was way out of my reach. Way out of my reach. Unaffordable. Those were all the beliefs. Until I committed to it. And I thought, you know what? I need this. I need this. For me. I knew that I needed it for me. And so I did that for myself. I found the time to do the course. And I found the money to pay for it. Sometimes we say we can't afford something, or we don't have time, and they are our excuses to not gift ourselves with things that we truly feel in our heart that we desire. But to me, my whole life, the most important things are what remind me of my soul. Everything else is secondary. Everything that's reminded me of the beautiful unconditional love that I am. They're all the courses that I've been guided to follow, to sign up for, to pay for, to do. Because they were part of my path, my journey. They were going to bring me here to where I am today, to understand all of this. When people say they don't have time, it's an excuse. When people say they can't afford it, it's an excuse. Stop and sit with yourself and ask yourself why. Because I know every time I have found the money for whatever it is that I felt I needed to do right now. Even with that course that I said was $16,000, I waited about 4 years before I signed up for it. But it was always there that I was going to do that course. I wanted to do that for myself, for me, that I was worth it. I was worth every cent. So, my beautiful beings, self-worth, that's been coming up a lot lately. I'd like to do some videos around that, but for now I'm just going to give you a kiss because it's gone a bit long. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos, any of the messages. And we love you dearly. Let us know in the comments what's coming up for you as you're listening to these gorgeous messages. Is anything shifting around the money, the sales, that energy? Remember, money is just energy. Money is spirit. It is all spirit and it is all serving you. All right, my beautiful beings. Bye for now.